Orlamar here. Malak just got into the journey guide, went in to unlock him. So here was my first attempt with my Jedi. So you can see mission in Zaalbar gear 11, Jolee is gear 13 and R3, Jedi Knight Revan is gear 12, and Bastilla is gear 12. So I think Jedi Knight Revan's gear 12 plus 3. But I watched a strategy guide like a long time ago, like months ago with this when it was previously unlocked, but I haven't seen anything recently. But I just thought I'd come in here first and just try it. I know you're not supposed to hit Malak as much as possible, just because you don't want your team to be feared. And if you get him below certain thresholds, he's going to start to drain the Jedi. I guess they're Jedi being held in like stasis field or something on the sides. I don't remember which ones do which for him. I think the one, now that I'm looking at it in hindsight, the one directly to his left, so on the screen to the right of him, that gives him critical hit immunity. So you want that on him so you don't get feared as often. And really the strategy here is to kill the droids on the sides, and just keep killing them so that they can't do too much damage to you. And then when you get Zaalbar's turn, you apply, or you do when he has his AoE available, you target Malak and you hit him with that to get armor shred on him, because you really need that armor shred to be able to chew through Malak fast enough to be able to kill him before he drains your whole team. So just kind of going back and forth between these droids. I figured out that I had been calling Jedi Knight Revan to assist with like Jolee and Bastilla and everything and buffing him up. But then I figured out it was better to call Zaalbar to assist, because when he assists, then I've got Zetas on Mission and Zaalbar. So when he assists, Mission assists as well. So, and then when there's no droids, you have to hit the Jedi on the sides. So the main goal is for the first one that you get down, or you want to get the health of the Jedi on the side down to the lowest point, because if Malak falls below a certain health threshold, he's going to absorb one of those, and he'll absorb the one with the least amount of health. So you want to make sure that the one with the critical hit immunity is the one that gets absorbed, because that's going to hurt you the least and actually kind of help you by not getting feared. So I figured we'll let the dots take care of that. And then I just don't want to get too close to killing that Jedi. Eventually I just want to get them all down with some AoEs. So I want to work their health down eventually too. But I want to make sure that one stays lowest. So here you can see that Malak was below a certain threshold, so we absorbed that Jedi, which is fine, because now when we hit Malak, we're not going to crit him, and he's not going to taunt, and because he's not going to fear us as much. The only time he'll fear us is when we get dots on him then. And so we try to avoid hitting him with Mission in Zaalbar then. Still, let's see, we've got 2 stacks of armor shred. Let's see if we can get a third. Yeah, we got a third there. See, Mission got feared, but that's going to happen when you try to get those armor shreds. I'd like to get 4 or 5 stacks of armor shred, I think, just to make it so that I can chew through them. Again, this is my first time running through it, so I just want to make sure that I just want to try it out first. I know a lot of people take quite a few times to get through this event, so and now with no droids there, we can start working on those Jedi on the sides. Just whittle them down slowly. I decided to do an AoE there because, I don't know, why not? It's my first time trying this event. Don't know I don't think I was going to do enough damage to Malak that he would do anything there to me, but we were able to get a blind off on Malak. We've got 4 stacks up on him. We've got some droids back up that we can keep working on. And then we can take that one out. Let's go on this one now. They just come back so frequently, it's kind of hard to control. But I had to dispel the taunt on Malak there with Bastilla, so that kind of took his health down. I wanted to avoid that if possible, but when he taunts, it's not great. Thinking about doing an AoE, but didn't want to there. So now we just got to get these Jedi down low enough so that we can kill them before we take Malak's health down below the threshold where he would absorb another one of those. So that one's in the red. I think there's something about us not wanting to kill them, although I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what it does if we kill them one at a time. So 5 stacks of armor shred. We're about ready to go on Malak. Just trying to find it. I thought maybe we can get a 6th time. I don't want these side droids to be there when you start focusing on them, and I also want to be able to take out those Jedi, so I want to work on that first. And I killed that one, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but now Malak's taunting, and we got him down too low, so he absorbed another one. I don't know what that does for him. It looks like maybe offense boost or defense boost. I don't know exactly. Maybe, I think that was speed. So we're going to try to kill this last one so that's out of play, and then we're just going to work on Malak. Just go straight for him, see if we can get him down. I guess we'll try to get some of these droids out, but they come back so frequently, I don't know if we'll have any success. The one has some dots on, so we can let that happen. And there goes Zaalbar. So that's not good. He's our tank. But that drain is really not good. So now we just decide each of the droids has some dots on them. We'll let them live there, and maybe this AoE can take them out. And that drain didn't do too much to mission, at least, so that was good. But we're actually whittling them down pretty well. Those 5 armor shreds are really working out so far. And that droid died, and he doesn't seem to be healing up too much with those drains. And we got him in the red. Mission seems to do more damage than Jedi Knight Revan here, so we'll give her that. And we got him. So first time, and we get Malak unlocked within 10 minutes of it going to the journey guide, or the light side version of him at least. So we'll have to do the dark side too, which I hear is easier. So we'll hop into that. Here I've got gear 11 on Bastilla. I've got gear R4 on Darth Revan, gear 12 on HK, and gear 12 on Canderous, and gear 10 on Carth with the Zeta. But the Zeta doesn't help us in this. So again, we're going to go for the side tunes. I didn't watch anything again on this, but I think the strategy is mostly about building up stacks of that. I don't even know what the debuff is on Darth Revan, but build up enough stacks that he does enough damage to get Malak down. Try to avoid getting feared. Ability blocking, just knocking these guys down. With R4 Revan, it's a little bit easier to take these droids down. And may just try an AoE here, see what that does. We're eventually going to have to do the same thing with the Jedi, so we'll target the critical hit immunity one first. And you can see Darth Revan builds up. He's got 9 stacks of that debuff. I want to be careful who I'm hitting with Darth Revan though, and I don't want to AoE anymore, because then Malak will taunt, and then he'll suck in some of those Jedi. So took out that. We can probably fear or debuff at least. I guess Malak might not be able to get feared in this event. I don't know. And then we'll work on getting these to the lower health. I want to make sure that I can take them out with my AoEs. And this team has quite a few AoEs that I can use to take these out. So I want to find a time when there's enough turn meter on all my characters that I can take them all out in succession. So I want to be able to do a Darth Revan AoE, then an HK AoE, and like a Canderous AoE and a Carth AoE all in a row, or something close to that. We've got 18 stacks of that. Malak's starting to hit me pretty hard, so I think we're probably just going to go all in on him here. Did an AoE, we'll do another AoE, and another AoE, so he gets none of the Jedi, and then we can start to hit him. And he goes down pretty fast with all those stacks and Darth Revan's power there. So a lot easier event than I thought. I had him unlocked within 25 minutes of it going to the journey guide, so happy to have him. And next stop, 7-star Gear 13. A couple weeks probably for that. Obviously we got to show you the actual unlock of him, and the activation, but then we'll see you next Grand Arena video, probably tomorrow night at some point.